What's up guys, Germinator here. So what you're looking at here is the update to the lava creeper face door from the previous version. Basically it's broken. My old video, I don't know, I haven't really tested that build honestly, because I just assume that it doesn't work properly based on the comments in the video and so on. So this is the new update for that. I wanted to get that out there for everybody. It works a lot better, the input's easier, the redstone's more compact, everything about it's pretty much better. It utilizes the new functions of the dispenser and other things we got with the latest update for Xbox version. So it should work fine on the PC as well, I assume. But let's crack into the build right now. Alright, so to start the tutorial, this is going to be, you can dig down 3, and it's going to be 6 wide this way, and then 9 wide the other way. So just imagine you're in a big hole right here. If you want to make it ground level, and come to the top left corner, so this will be the front here. Top left corner, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. And then this is where your sticky piston is going to go. Go ahead and put your double piston in, like that. Put your block of choice there, and then let's get cracking. So to start it, block there, 2 blocks over, put a torch on the inside and a torch below that. Dig this hole out, repeater on 4. From right here, dig a hole, dust down there, skip a block, dig 2 holes, and you're gonna put a repeater on 3, dust, 2 blocks, dust, and a repeater going into that piston on 3. Now right here on this block, you're going to put a sticky piston with a block on it. And then get your button out, come back to the front. You can dig this out, put a button, hit it. You can see it extends and retracts. That's what we want. So get rid of that, and what we're going to do is we're going to dig some more. You're going to have to dig down a little bit, so make sure you can actually dig down. I should have mentioned that, but didn't. So go ahead and dig this out like that, and come back to this corner, put a repeater right here on 4, and put dust right there, so that repeater is going into that dust. And then you're going to need a block on top of that repeater like that, with a torch facing you. Then put a block on top of that torch with the torch on each side, like so. So in front of that repeater, just dig a hole and put a torch on the side of that block the repeater's on. And then let's go ahead and put a sticky piston 2 away from that with a block on it. So that's going to be kind of a T flip-flop right here in a second. Next, you're going to need to put a block right there with the repeater going into it on 4. A block in front of that with another repeater on 4, and then a block. Get another sticky piston 2 away from that, put a sticky piston facing that block. Now right here on this piston, get a repeater, no delay, dig a hole, another sticky piston facing up with a block on it, and dust. So this will be our input right here. You can put a block on that so we can start testing it, and then put a button. You can see that'll be our input. You can see this block gets spat out over top of that torch, which controls pretty much the current that's going to be staying. Nope, it doesn't have a pulse. Basically, it's stable. So there we go. Next, we're going to need to come right here on this block where the pistons are, put a torch on this side, and then a block right here with dust. Let's go ahead and put a block there, the block on each side. We're going to come back to that later. So continuing, come back to the other side where that dust is, and we're going to dig down 2 right here, going until you get 1 past that. So 2 right there, and line that with dust all the way to there, and then dig that one out down there and put dust on that. Now just take your blocks and cover that all back up until you get to there. We're going to need to come back to that in a second. So right here where this dust is, put a block, and then a repeater going out of that block with dust, a block, torch on top, torch on the side, and a repeater. Okay, so next what you're going to want to do is right here where that dust is going into that block down there, come right here and dig 2 down, get your torch and put it on that block down there on the side of that block that dust is going into. Get a block and put it on top of that torch, and dig one out here, put a torch on that block and put a block on top of that torch and put a torch on that block. Easy enough to follow, I imagine. And then put a block on that torch. Now come right here with this repeater, the gap, fill that in and put another block with another torch, block on top. Now just do this pattern right here. Just put a block on that torch, side of that torch, block down there, and a block up. You can take that one away. Get your dust here, and dust down there. And get a repeater and put it right there, going into that block. Now you can get your blocks together and put 2 on each side like that. We'll come back to that in a second. Back down here where this dust is, put a block right here, torch on the side, dust down there, and we need a block right here to power this piston. And then put a block on top of that torch, block in the front, and a block up right there on top of that piston. I put dust right there. Now that should be the whole bottom part circuitry done. So let's come back up here, put torches on all 3 of these blocks and on the other side as well, and put blocks on top of all those. Oop. And then same thing on the side. Put blocks on those 3. So now we can put our pistons in. So you're going to want to put a piston on our double piston extender, put 1 on each side on the top one, like that. And you want a piston on every torch and all these blocks as well, like that. Same thing over here, like that. So let's go ahead and put our blocks in. So you want whole blocks on the middle pistons, and you can go ahead and put your floor in like so. And you want stairs, you want regular stair, upside down, upside down. So just do the same thing on this side. And let's hit the button, and you can see the beginnings of the creeper face right there. The lava gets removed, and then it opens up, so the lava removal shouldn't run now. So you can see that now it's functioning right. So let's go ahead and open it up. And the next part is going to be putting in, you won't need this gap, so go ahead and fill it in with blocks. And then just build this up like 2 more and over. You can put 1 right there. What we're going to do is just put it in our dispensers facing down right here. You can take away this top level. Now just come up here and crouch down like that, and put your dust lining on top of these dispensers all the way to there. And then now we're going to look to see that you're at the front where the button is. Come right here where this redstone is, put a block on top of it, 2 like that, and then bring it out 1 and over 2 more on each side, like so. And just line this with dust going around. Now get down below it and put your sticky pistons facing down on those 3 blocks on each side. Now get your half slab and put 1 here, whole block, 1 here. So it's whole block in the middle and half slabs on each side. Now you can go ahead and fill in these little gaps on the corners. Alright, so next we're just going to need to power the top. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is make sure you're at the front of it here where the button is, and come over here to the left side and put dust right here over that torch, and then get your half slabs back out, and we're going to put 1 here, right there, and over 1 like that on each side, and then just line that with dust. Get your regular block, put 1 here with a repeater. Now dig this one out and put a sticky piston with a block on it. It's going to make a pulse go through the dispensers for us. And then over here on this side, just put 2 blocks like that and go ahead and connect this redstone up to the top Now back on the other side, you can just put redstone in the middle, get your half slab back out, and put one here like that, and right here. Line that with dust, not repeater, dust, and put a block here with a repeater. Now this repeater is going to control how quickly the lava gets taken away. You can leave it on 1. I think 2 or 3 works well, or even 4, but you're kind of risking it with 4 sometimes, so I like 2 or 3. I like 3 the best, so put it on 3 and let's run it. You see, that's the closing action, and here's the opening, and you see the dispensers ran right there. So what we're going to do is put lava in all these, leave it open to put the lava in, put lava in each dispenser like so, and let's see if it works. The lava comes down pretty quickly, much quicker than the other version. Let's see the opening. So you can see on 3 it took it away kind of last minute, so I like it like that. Let's see if it runs last minute on 4. It's coming down. See how late that was? So if you did 1, it would be take away the lava pretty quickly, 2 a little quicker, and then 3 and 4 is pretty last minute, which I like. So then you just of course fill it in like you like, and then your input's gonna be more or less right here. You can take this whole block away and have the input go to that block, but what you want to do for sure is make the repeater go into that. You can't have it like this or it won't work. So you're gonna need to either have a block on top, repeater going into it like that, or like I showed you a minute ago, or you could even do a block with a repeater going into the block like that. Let's just show you, if you're going to do a button on each side, just put a block on top, repeater going into that, and then lead your dust to each button. So it'll put a block on top of these, the dust on each side. You'll see that each one of these buttons work. So just lead that to the other side and one on this side. You should be good. And let's do the opening real quick. There it goes. So I hope you enjoyed. Everybody take care. Bye bye.